Greetings family, thank you for always coming back to watch our videos. Today we are back home, and you know, one guy on Twitter said that yesterday that tonight everybody is Kenyan.
For the first time, people are proud to be Kenyan.
Yeah. So what is happening, guys? There have been protests. Yesterday was on a Tuesday, and people protested, young people actually, Gen Z and millennials protested in the city of Nairobi against a new bill that is being introduced by the president and his supporters. The Finance Bill 2024, which is crazy, guys. And it was yesterday in Nairobi, today in Mombasa. Tomorrow will be in all the cities of Kenya. That is Nairobi, Mombasa, Nakuru, Eldoret, Kisumu. Then we had Meru, Nanyuki, Laikipia, Nyeri, Nyahururu. Like, it's crazy, it's happening. We are so amazed because, this bill is kind of supposed to push the people of Kenya down to their knees. Imagine. And it's so crazy because the whole bill is about increasing the taxes that the common person is paying. We got that last year in the Finance Bill 2023, which was just introduced, and even digital content creators had to pay a tax of 1.5%. In this bill, it's been increased to 3%, and it's crazy because we are seeing more things happening, like, for example, retirement funds being taxed, treatment of cancer being taxed, VAT on food items, on bread. We have excise duty on oil, which has been increased to a crazy 25%, and also on data and mobile services, which will make even sending money locally using M-Pesa a very crazy,
very expensive, which is used by all Kenyans.
All Kenyans, yeah. And this is something that has been increased every year, but now it's been increased to some crazy rates. We are seeing data access by the Kenya Revenue Authority being given
free access. Yeah.
Like they can just access our personal data without any authorization. There's eco levy. Eco levy is crazy because this is a levy that is being imposed on diapers, on sanitary pads, on for example, bread. Bread is packed using the polythene bag. So imagine the eco levy will affect the polythene that is packing the bread, and the bread will have a 16%. There are a lot of things that are being added on top of these crazy things. And the problem is, this week we saw the Kenyan Minister of Foreign Finance reading the budget, and people are angry because after all this ridiculous taxation, we are seeing nonsense being added to the budget. For example, we are seeing the renovation of the Vice President's house. The Vice President's house, I don't think it's even more than 15 years. It's a new house, It's
being allocated 666 million Kenya shillings.
There's 800 million specifically for confidential purposes. We don't even know what they are going to do.
You don't ask any questions. It's just there.
Okay. We've seen them having an office of the spouse of the president, an office of the vice president spouse of the vice president. We have seen crazy things in this country. Entertainment, tea. I think tea and coffee and mandazis and samosa. It's 14 billion or something.
And the same country that grows tea.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Wow,
so
what kind of tea?
So looking at the budget, we have a lot of unnecessary things that have been added. Then looking at the posh lifestyles of our leaders, like, for example, the president will be wearing some very expensive crocodile belt. I think a watch worth 5 million Kenya shillings.
The number of trips that he flies in and out of Kenya.
I think the shoe is like over 100,000 Kenya shillings. Trips every week, is out, is in, is out. The visiting president. Some people call him the air hostess. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So guys are tired. We are tired. And this time, there's no political party or any political leader who's leading it. Just the people.
The young
and they're scared because who do you talk to? It's all, you send the police.
What do you put in your pocket?
Yeah, you send the police to throw tear gas, and the police are also tired because it's affecting them.
Yeah.
Not that because we are the police, that the bill, after it passes, you won't be taxed. You will be taxed. All these things will affect you.
Even worse, the living conditions of these police. I was very shocked when I saw their workstations, their houses. I was like, I have never seen such ridiculous houses. Police officers, the way they are treated in some countries, where in my country those people are put as the first-class citizens. In Kenya, we will have to put the pictures of some of the houses that they sleep in. And you come, you beat the same young people who are fighting for your own rights and your own betterment. Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Very crazy.
So today, guys, was the first day in which the parliament was debating the finance bill 2024. After yesterday, when the people were protesting, when the young people were on the streets, these guys met in the State House. And that is the leading coalition, the party which is leading. They met and removed some, things. For example, they removed the motor vehicle tax. They removed the 16% VAT on bread, but they didn't remove. Okay, they said that when it comes to sanitary pads and diapers, they say that the only things that will be those ones which will be taxed are the ones which are imported. But what guys know is, like 99% is imported. Okay, they say that they are removing the motor vehicle tax, but they added the fuel levy by that 6%.
So it's like the Kenyans are saying, it's like removing from this hand, putting here, and then saying,
and you see, the name,
you see, I've removed.
It's crazy. The same. And now increasing the cost of fuel because of these taxes is making the lives of the common people who are struggling. The hustlers, they came saying that they are hustlers. Their lives very difficult. But today, guys, it was Parliament first day of debate, and I think they are voting tomorrow on Thursday, and that's why everybody will be
20th of June.
20th of June, and that's why everybody will be rioting tomorrow in all those cities and towns that we have talked about. We are going to give more information on that. And what was worrying is when they were debating, my goodness, do you know who are present in the parliament? Do you know who are present?
To make sure that it's being debated the way it should be
and the bill passes.
Yeah.
Do you know, guys, who are present during this debate? They were not speaking, but they were sitting in parliament.
To make sure
things are going as planned. It's a delegation from the United States Congress in parliament. It's crazy. When Kenya has been sold to the highest bidder. And that's why our president, when he met the World Bank president, he said, I work for him. Yes, I work for him.
He's my boss.
The president doesn't work for the people. He works for the World Bank, IMF, and the rest of, multinational, whatever.
Do you know at some point we are the ones who say these things assuming or just based on somebody's actions and some of these decisions that they make. We say, they are working for, the oppressor, they are working. This time around, he said it himself.
Yeah.
How do you even defend a president like that?
He said it.
He said it.
Yes, I work for him. I work for him. And now we are seeing them in our parliament as the MPs debate. It's amazing.
The sad thing about this government is that when they were doing their campaigns, before they were, sometimes people say we didn't even vote these people in, before they were imposed into the current positions that they are taking, is that they really packaged their campaign in such a way that the smallest vendor in the market thought that this is the kind of government that will always, push for my hustle, support my hustle, be there for me even. People have seen Ruto coming from where he comes from, like from the villages of, what do you call his?
It is a narrative.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So they sold the narrative from this village boy to now no shoes to school. You know, they even told us. They even told us how this guy grew up, and you know, we had always been having Uhuru Kenyatta. He comes from, his father was the president.
The first president.
So people were like, this guy can't understand our hustle. So we need somebody, you know, who's coming from the background that all of us are in this country. And people, like women created songs. We wake up very early and vote for Ruto. You know, Kikuyu women were singing, rallying behind this man and saying, this is the man that will lead us to Canaan. But now when you see everything just being twisted and turned like this is somebody you had never known before, it is very sad, because it's not only the world that is crying, it's not only Africa that is crying that we are losing Ruto to the West. Kenyans are crying back at home.
Actually, Kenyans cry more.
Yeah.
You know, when you are, for example, in Malawi, or when you are in Burkina Faso, you say, oh, that guy is a puppet of the West. But the people who are feeling it are the people in whose the ancestors fought for independence. Millions of our people are killed by the West. And now this guy is selling us back to the West. And that's why you're seeing these people in parliament, because he's already sold us. And we need to liberate ourselves. So tomorrow is the second day or the third day. But now tomorrow it's in the whole of Kenya. That is Nairobi, number 1, Mombasa, Kisumu, Eldoret, Nakuru, Nyeri, Nyahururu, Laikipia, that is Nanyuki, Meru. I haven't seen Machakos. What's up with the canvas?
And let us give it to the Gen Z, because this young generation have shown us millennials, the generation X's, all of these other old people, that we are the only people that will take power back into our own hands. They are fearless. They are using social media. And this is the kind of revolution that we've been seeing in Burkina Faso, in Mali, in Niger. We have been seeing a lot of reports from TikTok videos, because the young people have made sure that we see what is happening. They are reporting live. They are there, present. And they are giving us a voice to say, we are tired. We are done. There's this lady called Wajera in Kenya. Everybody's just excited because she really stood up for her rights and said, you are not arresting me. She said, you are not arresting me for doing what is right. You know, these are my rights. I need to protest if something doesn't go the way that I'm supposed, you know, it's supposed to be. I elected you into government, so you need to serve me.
Protesting is in the Constitution,
it's in the Constitution, and you are arresting me for what?
Under Article 37 of the Constitution, Kenyans have the right to protest without being interfered with by the police. But now, the police are a colonial entity. They protect the rich and the politicians. So we know they will always be there to fight us back when we are fighting for them.
It's a new era in Kenya. We've always seen Raila Baba being the one leading such things, but right now it's the young people, and this is the revolution that you cannot stop.
Guys, let us know what you think in the comment section. If you're in Kenya, are you going to appear tomorrow and the following days to liberate this country, because we are out and we are being sold to the highest bidder?
Yeah. We'd love to hear from you in the comment section down below. Please don't forget to like the video, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.